Hello everyone, I am present here with further course. Okay, in order to speak and write English smoothly in fast track, any beginners or any curious people must be familiar with some auxiliary verb and helping verb and their systems. Okay, as I advised to you, you have to study which auxiliary verb are singular and which auxiliary verb are plural. You must be familiar with them because auxiliary verb are common in statement in English. Okay, so according to auxiliary verb, a subject should go to match. Okay, so let's see here. Is singular, are plural. Am is singular, are plural. Has singular, plural of has is have. Does singular, do plural. Was singular, were plural. Needs to singular, need to plural. So because these auxiliary verb are used with singular noun always, singular subject, singular pronoun. Okay, and these are used with plural subject, so they are plural. And there are altogether almost 24 auxiliary verbs. Okay, and rest of the auxiliary verbs are singular and plural same, their form will not be changed. Okay, like this: had, had; did; can; will; shall; could; would; may; might; used to; ought to; must. Okay, it is very easy. So whether singular or plural subjects, they can be used same. Okay, so you must be familiar with it. Now let's go ahead. Main verb and main verb are very crucial. Okay, in English, without verb, sentence is not formed. Okay, so except auxiliary verb, remaining all type of verb are main verb. Okay, main verb have their own meaning actually. Okay, they will not change, and almost all the main verbs have five form: verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4, verb 5. Almost all the main verbs, there are millions main verbs are there, uncountable main verbs are there. We must be familiar with their five form: verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4, verb 5. And next thing, we must know the meaning of main verb because they have certain meaning. Go means जानु, come आउनु, walk हिँड्नु, buy किन्नु, bring ल्याउनु. In this way they have certain meaning. Go means जानु, go never means आउनु. Okay, so it has certain meaning. So you must be familiar with them. How many common verbs you can prepare better, you can prepare them. Okay, just I want to show you just some system only here, but these main verbs are not sufficient. Okay, you have to prepare many more, as many as you can. And next very prominent factor is that uh, we must know the singular and plural system of main verb. Okay, so all the verb 1 form are plural. Okay, don't be confused here. Some students, they are confused here. They say they are singular. Okay, but actually they are plural because they are used only with plural subject. Okay, similarly verb 5 form, all the verb 5 form SCS adding verb are singular because they are used with singular subject in statement, and the rest are singular and plural both, S plus P S P. Verb 2, verb 3, verb 4 can be used with singular or plural subject, so they can be singular, plural both. Okay, so you must know these three things here in verb. Okay, then after we have to go how to make statements. Okay, in the next step. Now step 6. Now in this step we'll study how to form statements, very short simple statement. Okay, first you have to prepare the note: singulars of the text singular verb, plurals of the text plural verb in English system. Okay, but I and you takes always plural verb. So singular means suppose he, singular, we know this. In pronoun we have learned this is singular. Goes, that is verb 5, this is singular we have learned. So he takes goes, he never takes go. Okay, so while speaking you have to speak he goes, don't say he go. Similarly, she goes, we go, we goes no, because we plural, so plurals of the text verb 1 form, we go. So in this way we should be able to form short statement. Okay, and I and you always takes plural verb. This is exception. Okay, I is singular but it takes always plural, and I takes only two verbs as a singular. They are am and was. Except am and was, I take all plural. Okay, you always takes plural verb, there is no doubt. Now let's go ahead. Now here are some exercise. Now you should be able to choose best form of go. Go and goes, you have to choose one here in the blanks. Suppose he singular, so goes. She singular, so goes. We plural, so we go. In this way you have to do this all. Okay, and practice many more statements, many pronouns you have to collect, many nouns you have to collect, both singular and plural, and you have to choose the verb. Go, goes, come, comes, read, reads, speak, speaks. Okay, and you should be able to practice to speak fast. Now let's go ahead. Step 7. Now up to step 6 we are able to choose whether we have to put verb 1 or verb 5. Now step 7, this formats will help us to choose where we have to use verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4 and verb 5. Okay, it will help us to choose all the form of verb. For example, subject plus if there is, am, are, was, were, be, been, any auxiliary verb is there, then we have to use verb 4. Okay, in statement. For example, she is coming, I am reading, I am teaching English to you, they are dancing, he will be going, they have been speaking for long. So in this way we can use here verb 4. Okay, similarly number B, subject plus has, have, had plus verb 3. If there is has or have or had after them, verb 3 we have to use. For example, he has gone, they have spoken English. Okay, she had died. In this way. Number C, after subject if there is shall, will, should, would, can, could, may, might, need to, ought to, used to, must, then we have to use verb 1 form. Similarly D number, if there is subject plus do, does, did, has to, have to, had to, then again we have to use verb 1 form. E number, singular subject plus verb 5. Okay, for present action with singular subject we have learned this. F number, plural subject takes verb 1, we have learned this. And subject plus verb 2, any subject whether there is singular or plural, directly if there is no any auxiliary verb then we can use verb 2, but the sentence should be in past action. Okay, past tense. So you must study this. Unless you study this, unless you have this competence, you are unable to speak English properly. Okay, so practice them. First you have to be familiar and try to make several statements on the basis of this format and try to speak. Okay, let's go ahead. Following structures are also possible. So after subject, if there is, am, are, was, were, be, been, after them we can use adjective also, we can use noun also, we can use pronoun also instead of verb 4. Okay, it is not necessary that we must use verb 4. These words can be also okay in statement. For example, she is a nurse, nurse is noun. She is beautiful, adjective, this sentence is correct. It is they is pronoun. Okay, so after them we can use such term also, be careful. Similarly B number, object plus is, am, are, was, were, be, been plus verb 3 plus by plus subject. If there is object in the beginning and if there is, am, are, was, were, be, been, like this, after them we can use verb 3, but this type of sentence is in passive only. In the beginning if there is object, if receiver is in the beginning, then we can use verb 3 here, right? After such auxiliary verb, be careful. If there is subject there will be verb 4, but if there is object then verb 3 we can use. Okay, more we'll discuss in detail in next episode also. Okay, thank you for this. If this time is very valuable to you, if it is fruitful, please don't forget to subscribe and like the button. Okay, thank you class.